As a novice filmmaker, I booked my first ever filmmaking event out of a deep desperation to get out of my comfort zone of always filming by myself in my own house, but also to see how professionals conduct themselves and maybe even win some prizes. But there's a problem. You see, this Sony event is a 3-hour challenge. I have no idea how to use a camera, as I've always used my phone. What the fuck was I thinking? I thought to myself. After a brief presentation by Luke, the host of the event, "Good luck," he says. Everyone rushes out of the room with their massive rigs as if they have already thought out a Christopher Nolan arc in a few minutes. Left to my own devices, I hit the camera desk to spend 30 minutes nagging Josh to teach me how to use a camera.
If you want, I'd recommend doing like a push-in or
Then I sat down to write a story. But as I wrote my first lines, surprisingly, Luke hit me up, and a few minutes later, one thing led to another, and I ended up interviewing this absolute success of a filmmaker, the man of the hour. With a decade more experience and skills that far outweigh my own, I stumble, have little direction in my own interview, made someone trip over my lighting setup. But I did manage to get a 10-minute interview with, in a way, someone I could become like in the next 10 years, that I'm proud of. But of course, finishing the interview, I am only human. I still want to win, I still want prizes, I still want some banger shots with an expensive camera. So with only 40 minutes left, I took my borrowed A7S III, running at Mark 1 to Chinatown, getting a few hurried clips with, strangely, no fear. I figured this was from a heightened sense of dopamine, adrenaline, from attending my first ever event. With only 20 minutes left and an unfinished script, I tried my best to make it real, but unfortunately I couldn't make it in time. But I have a feeling it doesn't matter, because as a result, instead of trying to smash out an epic reel and competing viciously against everyone in the room today, I unexpectedly let go. And the weird thing is, people came to help. Not only Luke, but also Alejandro, giving me shot ideas and changing the slides at the front for me to capture. Instead of prizes, I talked to some great people, gained answers to questions in me that were dying to be answered by a more experienced fellow filmmaker. And the best part, in case you haven't guessed by now, this is the story, the real. And you know what? They extended the deadline till Sunday, so maybe I might get a prize after all. Thank you, Sony. Thank you, Luke. And thank you for watching.